just to be able to watch it, just knowing the emotions, knowing the feelings that those guys are going through. I've lived it, I've been in it, and it's a great moment, great opportunity, and just coming in here to work.
What was it like seeing all those fans out there?
It was amazing, man, just to see the love that the fans got for DC and this football team, and just keep getting them something to cheer for.
How different does it feel now coming off an NFC title game, a really strong season, and the support the city's giving you?
Yeah, man, it feels great, just to have that success and just to see the fans, man, they, really supported us throughout the whole season. And, we kind of, feed off that energy, feed off their support. And, man, they just did an awesome job. So just keep going, keep winning, and giving them something to cheer for.
Any thoughts on the pieces that they've acquired this far? I know we just heard about Jalen Lane.
It's some great pieces they added. I'm excited to get to work with all those guys. And, we always talk about brotherhood, and I feel like, they're coming into a great atmosphere of players, coaches, support staff, just the whole nine, man. So just excited to have those guys and get to work with them.
Trey, obviously, in addition to the defensive backfield, have you talked to him at all? Or have you watched any clips of him? Or anything?
Yeah. I've been watching his highlights since we drafted him, but I haven't gotten an opportunity to speak with him yet. But, I'm excited to have him. I think that's an important piece in our room. So just give him a shoulder to lean on throughout the season, just be there for him, questions, help with the defense, playbook, whatever he may need. Because, again, like I've been in those shoes, I've been in that same seat, and I know how it feels.
What about, I don't know if you've been in the facility. I know Connerly, the first rounder, was there. Did you get to see him at all?
Nah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get to see him, but he is a pretty big dude. So, man, just excited, like I said, just excited to see all these guys, man, and get to work with them.
The young man they just drafted out of Virginia Tech is a receiver, return guy, 4.34 with a 40-inch vert.
Hey, with some power comes some speed, man. And man, I haven't looked at a bunch of his tape, but I mean those some great numbers.
Have you been back in Ashburn at the facilities yet?
Yeah, I actually been there this whole time.
No offseason.
Yeah, I've been there this whole time, man. I actually had surgery on both my shoulders. So just kind of battling through that right now and just recovering and rehabbing as much as possible.
How are you feeling right now then?
I feel good, man. I'm a couple months in, so just rehabbing every day, just trying to get back to full strength.
Was that just wear and tear from the seasons?
Yeah, I pretty much played the whole year with it, honestly. Did my right one week 3, left one a little later in the year, but I battled all year and just want to get it taken care of now so I can be 100% going into year 3.
Were they separated?
Yeah.
You played with a separated shoulder since week 3?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. 2 of them.
That's fine.
Last one. This quote has stuck with me since you said it before the divisional round in Detroit. And you were getting a ton of questions about how good Detroit was. And you were like, listen, they're good, but we're good too.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the rest of the league knows that now?
Yeah, I definitely think, we put out, what we want everybody to know. So let's keep building off that and just keep having success and, not getting complacent.
Awesome.
All right, appreciate it.
If you can move over there and we'll get
You got more water? I got you, guy.
You did
You
good.
get some water?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. Something else. I hope so.
Ready to rock? Everybody good?
Y'all being so nice and generous, man. Look at y'all.
It's draft weekend, man. We're all friends.
Hey, I love to hear that. You don't hear that everywhere.
Not
Special
during the
place.
season, but right now we're all friends.
Competition, right? Competition breeds excellence. So, hey, the more you compete, the better everybody does. You got the brightest light of them all. God damn. Put some down back.
Yeah.
Look at you. Thank you. I'll scoot up so you don't have to bend. You're okay.
Pop the head. All right. All right. Go. All right. Obviously, being back in the environment, I mean, you saw
Yeah.
thousands of crowds of fans out there cheering for you guys. How excited are you to be back with this fan base?
I'm always excited to get back, man. It's year 8 for me, and so I'm just happy to be playing ball still and getting to compete and having a great group of guys with me that I get to go to work with every day. That's just the most exciting part about it is the guys in the building. So.
Do you feel that kind of that shift, that difference heading into this year? I mean, yeah, year 2 under the regime, all that good stuff.
I mean, I felt that after the Chicago game. I told y'all, like, that was the shift for me. And so, yeah, we just get to now piggyback off of what we did last year and just continue to build off the group that was there. I told DQ when I got back, it's really cool that we kept a lot of the key pieces. We got a lot of guys that were there last year to come back, and so to get to build off of what we built last year with those group of men is exciting.
When you have a group that goes on a deep run like this, and then this offseason seems like it's geared towards adding key pieces, like you said, what is the feeling in the building when you talk to Tunsil or Debo and just see the kind of guys coming in?
Yeah, man. I mean, one thing I go get, AP is a great judge of character, man. That's his bread and butter, and that's DQ's bread and butter. And so, Debo's locker's right next to mine, and so I got a chance to rap with him a little bit, and you figure out the person. Everything outside off the field, you figure out who the guy is, and good dude, man, and you get a chance to rap with them, see what they like, who they are, what they're about. They're good people, man, and they care about competing and winning. And so that's just a nice combination to have with the guys that we already have that value the same thing.
Have you seen any of Trey's games since they took him yesterday?
Who?
Trey Amos?
So yeah, I mean he's a Sun Belt guy. You know, he started at Lafayette, so I always got a respect for that. You know, as a fellow Sun Belt guy, and he went to Bama and did a little dime and nickel there, and then he went to Ole Miss. So yeah, I got a lot of love for his game. He's kind of played everywhere in the back end, and guys like that have that versatility is valuable. And so I'm excited to get him in the room, man. Seems like a good dude. I haven't met him yet, but I was definitely, as soon as I saw it, I was like, let's get the rocking, youngin. So I'm excited for him, man. I'm happy for him. He got his opportunity, man. Yeah, let's work.
I remember in Philly after the title game loss, you were upset for lots of reasons, but one of them was we're never going to have this team together again. When does the formation of this new team, the 25 team, when does that start? Has it started? How do you kickstart that?
What's today? Saturday. It started Tuesday when we met for the first time. That's when it all begins, right? Like you got pretty much every guy there in OCAs, and that's where you start to you gel the bond with the group, right? You add pieces, you get them bought into what's been what's the identity of the group and how we, go about our business and the brotherhood. And then you piggyback off of that. And we got great leaders. Bobby's back, Zach's back. We brought some key vets back that had a big role in what last year was. And so they'll be the driving force again, myself included. That's the role that we take on. And so it's going to be exciting to add those guys to the group and just continue to build off what we did.
Obviously, the play on the field's the play on the field, but does Jaden's role in year 2 change?
No. Be you, kid. That's all you gotta do. You gotta do nothing, man. I mean, he's a leader. He came in as a leader, and he's as poised as it gets, man. And I love the kid, man. I love the kid. I get the kid a lot of slack, but that's like a little brother to me, man. And so you don't have to do anything but be himself, man. Himself is plenty.
Jeremy, as one of the team leaders, you mentioned brotherhood. And how much from last off-season do you keep in mind as to what you want to establish this off-season, especially with the Rockies?
You just keep the base core of it, right? It's about more than yourself. Our base values and what we believe in as far as, like, for instance, on defense, as far as, like, we're going to be run and hit. That's our identity. That's the language we're going to talk if you're either with it or you're not. And, just kind of reiterating the message to those guys, right? Like, accountability is we're all doing this for the best interest of not only just you, but for everybody here. Because when we all do good, everybody does good, right? That's just the nature of it. So just getting those guys up to speed as much as possible and just showing them, this is how we do things here. And we love you a part of the brotherhood, and we're excited to have you a part of it going forward. So let's get to rocking.
German ownership group that kind of has gutted your facility. You guys are practicing in a bubble right now, and is already looking at a new stadium options. What's that say to you as a player that's your ownership group that you're playing?
Excuse my language, get shit done, right? Like, I think the coolest part was, for a guy like myself where I kind of had to earn it the hard way, right? And to have them sit down with me and ask me, okay, you've been here for a long time, like, what do we need to do better around here? And then they go out and do it. Speaks volumes to them and how much they actually care about our voice, and also how much they care about what this team does and in the community. These guys are action-based. That's how they are. I proposed, and they were one of the first people to message me, our owners, and I'm a special teams guy. So, like, that speaks volumes to just who they are and how they're built and, the people that they are. So I love having them a part of what we're doing, and they're the foundation of, what we're doing. And so, yeah, they're getting everything going in the right way, man. It's an exciting time in D.C., and I'm so super blessed and excited to be a part of it because for a long time here it wasn't like that.
You're being very humble with the special teams.
Watch out, man. You got what I'm saying, though. There are levels to the league, right?
Feel to be back, obviously in front of this fan base. You know what's going on out there. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's great, man. It's great to be back around the guys and also just being out here. All the fans are having a great time, being passionate, surrounding the sport. So it's always great to be here.
How are you feeling specifically? I mean, year two, there's always that anticipated jump, that more comfortability, all that level. How are you feeling?
I'm good. It's been a great off season. Just kind of being able to work on the things I want to work on. Obviously taking some time off, enjoying the family and stuff. But as soon as kind of that March time window hit, I was back to work, preparing myself for the season, preparing myself for the spring camp.
Coming out of school, you talked about competing, being able to play every position on the line. DQ is all about competition. Obviously, some big additions to the O-line. What is the reworked room like? How excited are you to kind of get out there and try new positions?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm always excited to have new guys in the room, especially a guy like Josh, just super talented, athletic. And that's the same thing I told DQ when I got drafted. I can play whatever position you need me to. So whatever it is they want to do, I'm there for it and I'm ready for it. Just excited to be able to get out there.
What about adding a guy like LT? I don't know if you've talked to him or probably watched his game on some level growing up, right?
For sure. I haven't talked to him yet, but I mean, like you said, I've watched him, learned from him in college too, learned some things from my game. So really excited to be able to learn from someone like him and kind of adapt my game to stuff that he does, maybe even off the field, how he handles himself. So really excited.
How do you feel just about all those players so far? Obviously the offensive line, getting Josh, but then also Trey last night, and then Jalen just moments ago.
Yeah, great additions, and I'm really excited for those guys to come in. The way it seems they all have, like, the great mentality that all the guys on our team have, just ready to come to work no matter what it is. Really excited for them to be with us.
What's draft day like, draft weekend, when you're a year removed now? You did it?
Yeah.
Well, what's it like for you this weekend?
Kind of just sitting back watching and seeing who we're getting. I kind of just had it on the background. My family said they're still pretty traumatized from that sound you hear every time a draft comes in. I know I was a little bit the first few picks because you want to get picked so bad, but it's kind of just now I'm more invested in who we're going to get, how our team's evolving, how our team's going to have those additions. You're kind of more invested, so it's pretty cool to see in the second year around when you're already in the league.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brett.
So, first round pick,
Mhm.
offensive line.
Yep.
What's something you tell him as a second-year player to a rookie when you tell him, oh, this is what I went through, this is what you expect that I wasn't prepared for?
Yeah, I haven't met him yet, but from what I've seen, this guy is pretty poised. He's really excited to be here, and whatever he needs from me, I'm able to support him. I have made a lot of experiences in this past year on the field and off the field, no matter what it is, with my routine, with my game plan, stuff like that. So whatever I can do to help him, I'll be able to do, and I'm open to it.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Brandon. Season, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's the calendar's set to the NFL calendar,
Yeah.
probably like yours.
Yeah. So one season after the next. Maybe we could have like a little bit of a break. Maybe not.
Caps keep us busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah, usually right.
I meant to ask Brandon too. How was that game?
That was awesome. No, it was sweet. No, the Caps game was awesome. No, we had a hell of a time.
You probably grew up a hockey fan?
Yeah, I mean, one of my good friends from back home, like he was a hockey player. I was a hooper, so I played basketball.
Have you adopted the Caps as your team?
Heck yeah, Ovechkin. Heck yeah, Ovi. Yeah, we're right there. We're like front row.
How did Hartman's beer chug?
Oh, I loved it.
How did he do compared to the O-line?
Hartman's one of a kind, man. One of a kind, dude. He always competing, man, for sure.
How was your offseason? I know you were pretty beat up by the end of the regular season.
Yeah, no, I feel great. No, I feel good. All healthy, ready to go. Exciting times. Obviously, it's draft weekend and everything, and but that's we just started OTAs this last week, so everyone's back. But having that energy in the building, it's truly like that first day of school feeling, like that. Like you can see the guys again and everything. So super excited to just get started.
Some big moves, obviously specific to the line. They trade for Tunsil and then draft Connerly. What's it going to be like kind of adapting with lots of new pieces?
Yeah, I know, but that's the beauty of OTAs. I mean, because you're going to have such a great opportunity to, see where all the pieces fit and everything like that. But no, just exciting, honestly, to see where the guys go, because you just never know where the positions are going to be. Some are solidified, some are kind of going to be kind of adjusting here and there. But just honestly excited, and the whole room is excited about the new draft picks we had yesterday and today, and just ready to get going.
Getting back with the team, obviously, but seeing that crowd out there, all of these
Yeah.
fans back, I
No,
mean, how
for
exciting
sure.
was it to see all that?
On my way in, I was driving on my way in, and I saw the huge, the blow up and everything. That was awesome. No, I'm super excited to get out there and see our fan base, and because once you have a little bit of a break, you want to get right back into the community and just to have them be as much a part of it as obviously we are. So, but no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a blast today, and it's gonna be a great day to end the draft on and everything, and being with teammates like Brandon and seeing Revo, Quan, and everyone. So it's gonna be awesome.
I've never seen Tuddy that large.
I know, me either.
Do you watch the draft?
I mean, I'll watch our picks for sure. Yeah, I mean, but also at the same time, obviously I wasn't watching it while I was driving on the way in here, but what I'm saying? I mean, you got some stuff. I mean, we had Thursday we had to work out. We had stuff going on too. So it's but yeah, I mean, I watch it. Because it's also, you have people from their alma mater. You have people from Wisconsin that you maybe played with and stuff, or you have other guys that you've known growing up that are in the draft. So, but just to support their journey, because it's a brand new start, but obviously locked into our picks for sure. And then she's seeing the guys and communicating with them right away, just showing them love and support coming in, and just because we're starting next week all together, so it's gonna be great.
Are lineman dinners back in OTAs?
Oh yeah. Lineman dinners are always available, man.
What's the last kind of interesting restaurant? I know you guys like the ethnic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, no, we love Clyde's. We love Clyde's. Clyde's is great. Yeah, for sure.
Clyde's is great.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.